Rayzr. Hey, welcome back to Sketchin with Rayzr, and today I'm going to be drawing Storm again. She's going to have a little bit of an anime style to her, and more specifically, I'm going to be drawing her in her Ultimate Storm costume from Marvel Rivals. I believe it's based loosely on the look she has in the Ultimate Black Panther comic. Here she has a looser vest and doesn't have a huge gold belt buckle like she's a WWE champion. Can you imagine her lifting people up and giving them an electric power bomb from the sky and just blowing up the ring? That would be wild. But I think the design looks cool. She's got a whole bunch of gray dreads shooting off to the side and this one really long braid that looks like at any point she can just whip it at somebody. Now that I think about it, I've always liked the really long braid hairstyle, whether it's from Cammy from Street Fighter, Elsa from Frozen, Lara from Tomb Raider, or me.
What?
Anyways, Cammy and Storm having a similar long braid hairstyle is actually ironic because both of those characters were in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is apparently a part of one of the greatest fighting game series of all time. A lot of people have been waiting for another entry into the series, and lo and behold, there's been a new Marvel fighter announced. Except, it's not Marvel vs. Capcom. It's being developed by a company called Arc System Works, which feels kind of wild, because Marvel and Capcom have been working together for years. And now that somebody else is developing the game instead of Capcom, it kind of feels like Marvel is cheating on them. But I mean, I don't blame them. Arc System Works makes some great fighters with beautiful visuals. They worked on games like Guilty Gear, DNF Duel, and Dragon Ball FighterZ. And now they're working on Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which straight up includes Storm as a character on a starting roster. She has a great design, which I wonder if I should have drew this one instead. But anyways, one of the things that I find interesting about Storm in the Ultimate Black Panther comic is that they hooked her up with Killmonger. Yes, that Killmonger, but also not that Killmonger. I believe they were working together to protect their people over in West Africa. And while Killmonger is fighting off the Khonshu soldiers, he looks up and says, "My love, bless them." And then this huge lightning bolt shoots down and blasts the area. After that, she charges up his axe, which he then throws to take out more people. But when she arrives to actually greet him, he calls her Wind Rider, which is definitely a unique take on her name, because she can both ride and manipulate the wind. Although that's saying nothing considering what she can really do with her powers. Even right now in the mainline comics, they're making her on par with the gods. She gets slammed by one of the three gods standing before her. Then after that, she gets so mad that she summons this giant octopus thing, which then slams them. It's pretty crazy, but also cool to see Storm get this huge power boost. But back to the art piece. I want to keep the design for this art piece simple. Just have Storm throw up one of her hands and have electricity shooting out of it. Nothing too crazy. Kept the line work somewhat thicker than I usually would, but still, for the most part, thin. I think the most difficult thing that I've had with this was ironically drawing the really long braid, primarily because I was having trouble with the interconnecting sections of the braid and the varying sizes of the clumps of hair. Now that I look at it, it seems a bit iffy in some areas of the hair, but you can let me know in the comment section what you think. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you have a good one, and make sure to keep your mind, body, and soul razor sharp. Rayzr.